Alrighty. Hello, hello. Okay, so there's some shit going on in California, which is where I live at, and I don't know how many people know about this because I don't see a lot of people deciding to cover this. So, considering that I'm in Cali and I'm 40 minutes away from where this bullshit is happening, I figured I'd talk about it. And I'd also like to mention that warehouse incident that's happened a while ago where all those warehouses were going on fire. I actually was in the area because I work a warehouse job. I work at FedEx, and around that area was one of the warehouses that caught on fire. Pretty much the first one, honestly. The the big Kelly and Clark one, I think it was called. It was like a bunch of clothes or like paper stuff in there, stuff like that. The like huge 100-foot facility one. Yeah, I saw that one live. Getting out of work on the night shift and seeing that shit on fire in the distance, I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at, but that shit was crazy. I thought that shit was crazy, but this, fuck, I don't know. This could be crazier if this actually goes wrong. So what's going on here is that there is a chemical emergency happening right now in Garden Grove, California, and I have been shocked at the amount of people who haven't heard about it. A storage tank at an aerospace facility overheated Thursday, filled with a toxic chemical called methyl methacrylate. 50,000 people have been evacuated from their homes. Officials say the tank will either spill thousands of gallons of toxic chemicals or explode, and the fire chief called it the worst case scenario of his entire career. So methyl methacrylate, I don't know, I think it's used to make plastic stuff like that, and if it does leak, it does cause bodily harm. Like, it's an airborne thing. It's bad airborne wise. It can blow up if like interacted with the wrong shit. I don't think if it interacts with air it'll blow up, because it would have done that by now. I don't think it's that serious, one of those things. But like, I don't know what it needs to interact with to blow up, but they're just saying with this leakage, like something is gonna happen eventually. Like, they're trying to contain it. They got firefighters there trying to spray it down with water, trying to get it down. But I don't know. It could, this could either die down or get serious. But this has been like, I've been hearing about this. I heard a lot about this yesterday, and then it's still going on when I woke up this morning. People were still talking about it 3 hours ago. So I just figured I'd talk about this, but I really hope nothing bad happens, because I'm not like, I don't know. Like, I'm not that far off from it, but it's not even about that. Like, people have had to evacuate around this place because of how bad it is. This leakage, like, people have had to leave their homes and evacuate and shit around the area. And honestly, where I'm at, Garden Grove is considered a ghetto area. I know that. So, I mean, take with that what you will. But this is crazy, dude. Absolutely insane. It is still not resolved. The local congressman had to personally call FEMA and EPA to urge them to send federal help, not to confirm it was coming, but to urge them to provide it. Under normal circumstances, a chemical emergency of this scale triggers automatic federal response, which is what EPA's emergency response program exists for. But this administration proposed cutting EPA's budget by 54%. They eliminated the EPA's entire research office. Nearly a quarter of EPA staff is already gone, so when 50,000 Americans needed their federal government this weekend, a congressman was on the phone asking if help was coming. Crazy. Like, crazy. That's more like political stuff, but that's crazy if that's true. 40,000 people in Orange County are under evacuation orders because a tank full of toxic flammable chemicals is at risk of leaking or exploding. This is not a maybe I'll wait and see situation. The chemical is methyl methacrylate, which can irritate the lungs, nasal passages, and cause dizziness or nausea. Officials say it's heavier than air, which makes wind direction in low-lying areas a serious concern if the tank fails. So, I mean, this is being built up as like a huge situation. So, like, I don't know, is this like a normal thing caused by the failure of humans? This has nothing to do with, like the politics is that there's no one here to help the situation, as much people that could have been here, but this is something at the fault of ourselves, right? So, just absolutely insane, just, I don't know, insane ignorance, I guess, just to let this happen. And apparently about 6,000 people have refused to evacuate. I get that leaving your home is stressful. I get that people have pets, work, kids, nowhere easy to go, and a million reasons to hesitate. But when fire officials are basically saying this thing could fail and we could not control where the toxic cloud goes, that is your cue to grab the animals, the meds, the chargers, the documents, and go. The house is not worth your lungs. The couch is not worth your life. This is one of those moments where better safe than sorry is not dramatic. It's literally the entire point. So, I mean, what are people saying here? I'm used to this type of thinking in Florida. You told people to evacuate for a major hurricane because it's dangerous. And ABU was not everyone is able to be bodied. Not everyone is able-bodied enough to leave. Okay, then activists will get to it. Go volunteer. Okay. Okay, then activists will get to it. Go volunteer to relocate those who are just straight up safer in a hospital. And of course, the hurricane had ample warning. Yeah, we don't get as many like crazy disasters here in California. Besides, like, there's nothing natural that happens in California that causes us to evacuate or anything. It's always something at the cause of humans. So for most of the time, we're always kind of like, we'll be fine, because it's never like anything serious, like a natural cause. So I guess where that point comes from, but it's not really the same thing as like, this isn't the same thing as a hurricane, though, right? And even if this does explode, I'm sure it's not like a cosmic explosion, like that fucking asteroid that blew up in the air all that 100 years ago or whatever the fuck. I doubt it'll be like some shit like that anyways. But this still is pretty fucking crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Us Californians like to overreact to shit because we don't get that many actually crazy disasters going on in our state. Shout out, by the way. Shout out, right? It's always sunny in Cali. But honestly, I'm not trying to discredit that though. I mean, this is still crazy. But yeah, man. I don't know. I just figured I'd cover this because I haven't really seen anyone else talk about this. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, man. Be safe if you're out here in this area. Be safe.